Now that the Nazgul's all set up, it's time to take it out for a test fly, let it spread its wings and see what this thing is actually capable of. So my mate Dan James from Van Dan Media has come all the way up from Melbourne to go flying with me with the F5 for the first time. He's the proud owner of a Nazgul too, so he's going to show me the ropes, but it's the first time we've ever been flying together, so it should be a bunch of fun. So we're off to Maroochydore today as the first stop. Taking Dan to FPV Park, where it all began. So for me, it's very important to show him where I started. Yeah. So we have a new entrance to FPV Park now, courtesy of the local council or sports field administration. So as I said, super excited to have Dan the man James here, Nazgul expert, to take me through my first maiden flight with the Nazgul. He can show me first of all how it's done, and then, you know, give me some tips and pointers on how to do it better. So it's going to be good to have some advice straight off the bat. We're at the home ground here at FPV Park, so I feel very comfortable in this space, and now it's just going to be a matter of you know, testing out this faster, heavier, more off its tits drone. So looking forward to it. So this is the fancy new drone. Obviously it looks really nice and clean and everything now. I'm suspecting after the next 30 minutes of flying, it's probably not going to look the same, so I thought I'd show you guys now while it still looks nice. So I'm pretty pleased with the build. It looks really solid. I love the colors, and yeah, I'm really just keen to fly it and subsequently crash it. So let's get into it, eh? Should anything go wrong, we can control. Tango 2, switch warning. All right. Oh well, wish me luck. We have action in camera. We have action here. Let's give it a go. All right, wish me luck. 3, 2, 1. Definitely faster. It's actually a bit faster than I thought it would be. Yeah, you give it the same amount of throttle as the Whoop. Oh wow, the inertia though, like it doesn't stop anywhere near as quick. Stay still. 3, 2, 1. So for the last 2 drones that I've bought, the first time I've ever flown them, I've brought them to this park. I find that this park is nice and familiar, obviously, but it's got a lot of good spaces to practice and to learn in. So it's a good place to get to know the drone for the first time. You get a lot of room to fly fast and open, but then there's a lot of tight little spaces too that you can use to thread the needle and sort of test your wits before taking it anywhere too serious. Oh, it's so fast and cool, eh? Oh, a little reverso. So the main thing I'm testing out here is battery life. So if I run a few battery packs and test the average flight time, then it'll give me a good indication of how long I can actually fly for before getting into that danger zone. That just means that when I'm flying in more precarious situations like out over water, I know how long the battery is going to last and I can safely bring it home in time. The other thing I'm testing while I'm out here is the VTX range. I've flown in this park before and I know how it should respond. Because I can fly in front of myself and behind, I should be able to get a good idea of how it's going to respond as to where my face is pointing, because as you know, I sort of fly with my head all over the place, so I can get a bit of a gauge as to how it's going to respond to me. So much faster, even in a big park like this. Wow, it's going to be so good at the beach. The one thing I'm having trouble with is the inertia. Like, you flip it around like I do with the little guys, and it still whips more.
That's why I said that corridor will be
smaller. Yeah. You really have to accelerate out of it corner in order to get it to come back.
Telemetry recovered. Punch up and do a loop.
Oh, I may as well, eh? I'm actually really loving it, eh? It's really nice. And I do feel confident flying this at the beach almost straight away, because it's like the tunes. Yeah. Oh, that looks nice and low. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's nuts, eh? Flying and getting used to the drone here is a really good way to build the confidence and get ready for the next stage.
Minutes 30.
Yeah, so 5.5 minutes for safety. Long flight time.
Yeah, man.
Fucking long flight
Good
time.
result.
So after getting a few tips from Dan and running a few battery packs for myself, I was starting to get a bit bored here at FPV Park, so it was time to move on to the next location. The next location I had in mind was a bit special, somewhere that neither of us had flown very much, but there's no better place to fly FPV, so let's go have a look. So today's a pretty special day. Dan's come up for a special FPV experience, and we've come out to the Phoenix Model Aviators airfield, and we've got the whole place to ourselves, so that's amazing. It's a Tuesday afternoon, just after the holidays, so it's been a good time to come, good chance to have the place to roam and explore for ourselves. Dan's never been here before, so it's nice to show him around as well. We're going to be able to do a bit of range testing and a bit of speed testing, and we've got plenty of space to do it in, so that's really awesome. Yeah, it's good. We've got a nice little setup here. All right, so out at the airfield, I'm going to test the 5-inch for the first time in an uncontrolled situation. So yeah, be interesting to see what it looks like.
Welcome to Tango 2.
Sweet, let's do it. Cool. Woo, look at this plush grass, man. Looking good. Gotta get that GoPro on. Didn't happen if you didn't record it.
Cheers, my first day.
Ready?
Yeah.
Clear props. Flying out here at the PMA airfield is really awesome because there's so much space. You can really stretch out the drone's VTX and test how it is in a real life situation. There's lots of trees and gaps that you can use as a guide so that when you get into the real world, you know what the drone can do and you're not going to be hit with any surprises. The other main reason for heading out here is because there's designated safety areas, you can test the drone's altitude and full throttle. It's really hard to do these in normal spaces, so when you've got this designated space, you know that you can safely give it some and not worry you're going to hurt anyone. There's airfields and clubs like this all around Australia. PMA is just the one here on the sunny coast closest to me. You can jump on the MAAA website and find the one closest to you. I highly recommend if you're into FPVs to join, only for the fact that there's heaps of knowledge in these communities and it gives you a really good safe space to test your drones when you get them for the first time like this. So after flying and practicing for half a day, it's time for me to put my big boy pants on and head to the beach and see what this can do over the ocean. I'm super excited and super nervous at the same time. Everything I've done is planning for this moment and getting ready for the beach. So it's time to seize the day and just send it. It's a beautiful afternoon, right on golden hour. The footage will definitely be worth it. We're gonna see how we're going at the beach tonight. Sorry about the audio, we haven't got a microphone at the moment, but this is the most important shot of the day because we've done all the easy stuff, this is the hard stuff. So now it's time to see who's man and who's mice. Alright, let's do it. Bottle up, clear props, ready to take off. You recording?
Yep.
This drone feels way more comfortable out over the ocean. This is definitely how it's meant to be. 5-inch definitely handles these offshore, onshore winds. These winds out over the ocean are different to on land, and this is definitely what you need. You wouldn't want anything smaller than this, really. The Nazgul with the 6S battery works really well over the ocean. The flight times with the 6S battery are almost double what I was getting with any of the 4S drones. And when you're out over the ocean, that means a lot. This is exactly what I wanted for this type of environment. I'm really happy with this choice. I'm pretty sure the Cadix camera in this drone is better than any of my other 2 drones as well. I'm not sure exactly what camera it is, but it definitely looks better. So I'd had no trouble handling the offshore winds, but I wasn't sure how I was going to go bringing it back in. It's the biggest drone I've ever flown, and it feels a bit sketchy out over the rocks here. It's been a big day getting to know the Nazgul 5. I'm really happy with my choice. It's handled every situation I've thrown at it today really well. We've achieved a lot today. To get it out over the beach on the first day, that's a huge milestone for me. It's not the first time I've flown over the beach, but it's the first time it actually feels right to fly over the beach. This drone just handles it so much better than the little guy. So yeah, I'm really happy with what's going on, and I can't wait to show you more from this drone. So thanks again for watching. I'll bring it in like that. I'll drag it in like that. Oh dude.
How was that?
Oh dude. Like, is that just the fucking best or what?
Fucking butter, eh?